Hey guys, my name is Dave. I'm a teacher, and in this video, I want to talk about a tip for your classroom management or how to create a more positive classroom environment, especially concerning the relationship to all of your individual students. So, this tip is called being strict and warm-hearted. Being strict and warm-hearted are not things that are opposite to each other. They actually belong together. If you are both, you're going to be very effective as a teacher. So, being strict should be clear, of course. You have to be absolutely consequent about the things that you decide for your students when they're not doing what you're expecting of them. So, if they're being late, if they don't do their homework, if they don't have their material, you need to be consequent about these little things, or just talking in class, etc. So just be a little hard here, and you can still stay relaxed. You don't have to say the things angry. You just say, "You're late, I'm gonna write you down. Stop talking, write you down." It's gonna have a consequence either way. So you have this side being strict. And now the other side is very important. It's very important that you're warm-hearted with your students. Be it children, be it teenagers, you need to build a relationship to your students. Of course, you don't have time to build relationships with all your students, but it's going to be very effective if you invest some time to your students that are making problems. So, what do I mean exactly? For example, if he or she is talking all the time in class and you're going to say, you're going to stay at the end of the lesson for 5 minutes. Then, at the end of the lesson, you just tell everybody to go outside. And instead of saying, "You did this and you're being late and you're talking all the time, blah, 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 blah." Instead of saying that, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to ask, "How are you? How is life? How's your family? What are your hobbies? Are you happy with your hobbies? Tell me about your friends." Maybe you could also say, "You're acting differently today. What's going on? Tell me." So you're just trying to make a conversation with your student, and hopefully he or she will open up and tell you about his or her life. And that way you can start to understand more why she or he is behaving this way. Of course, there's not always an explanation that makes sense, but instead of just having the image of a child that is just not doing what you want, you're also getting an image of a human being who does have interests in his or her life and does have hobbies and is passionate about certain things, but maybe not just about your subject that you're teaching to him or her. So this way you'll get a different picture of this child. So that's the one thing. Just try to make small conversations during the day with your students. Just find out about their life, who they are, what they love, what they're passionate about, what their family situation is, if they're happy, and so on. Just try to make little conversations. And so the other thing about being warm-hearted when you're being strict at the same time is in the daily school business of being consequent about things that disturb you. So the example with talkative students during your lesson. You could, of course, say, "Shut up, you're talking all the time," and you say very angry, and the students are gonna be unhappy too. So how about you just try it with a smile? You just say, "Guys, thank you, please, I want to say something." So many little things that are disturbing, and you're trying to tell your students that they are disturbing. that they are a problem, you just say it with a smile. It's not very hard. And believe me, the students are going to appreciate this so much. Nobody likes to be shouted at. Nobody likes angry faces. So if you say these things with a smile, the students are going to be happier. You're going to be happier. Of course, this relates to the video I talked about. Just staying calm in any situation, just acting calmly at whatever you do, even if it's something disturbing. If you say it with a smile, if you stay relaxed, everybody's going to be much happier, and your classroom is going to be much more efficient. Yeah, so remember, be strict, but also be warm-hearted. These two things, they belong together. Try it. I'll see you next time.